I started living in a basement apartment with a Visa cash advance, and that's how I got my first store open. And it was like make it or break it in the first 2 months, or I was going to go out of business.
You were interested in the retail aspect, the distribution aspect, the business of it, not as much in creating clothes. You weren't looking at yourself as a designer.
Correct. So I had these ideas and I wanted to execute them, and I was sort of plodding along doing that with other brands. And then after a while, they were like, you know what, we can't do everything you're asking for. So my advisors around me said, why don't you start going to Italy and working with factories and do it on your own?
Why shoes?
Wasn't even my first choice. So I got into the management training program, and day 2, they said, you have to go work in shoes for at least the first year to learn it. And I was like, I want to do clothing. Why are you forcing us all to go into shoes? And they said, it's the hardest thing to sell. It's the hardest thing to market. And it was just more exciting. There was more of a challenge.
How enslaved do you feel by trends that you know are sort of in the air?
There could be a giant trend happening. If the heel height got sky high, which it did for a while, that's on trend. That's what's on the runway. That's what's on models. That's what's on red carpets. That's not what my customer's gonna buy. Do I need to have some of that shown? For sure. But do you put all your eggs in that basket? Absolutely not. There are literally thousands of swatches. I come in here only on weekends, I blare music, and I just get immersed. This is not a color that I picked. This is just to get the silhouette of the shoe. This is the early prototype. This is the final product.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is sharp. You obviously are always walking the line between art and commerce. You know, the creative side of your brain, the business side of your brain.
That is exactly it. That's like, so no one ever asks me that, but you're right. So it's like, what's gonna sell? What is the customer gonna like? Versus, what do I love? I thought you might like this. This is my wall of fame. It started with people like Matt Damon from over a decade ago, and Celine Dion, and Jeanne Beker.
Oh, and Jeanne Beker
look at that
oh
vintage
God,
shot.
I look so skinny there. What's the ultimate goal for you? Is it like global domination?
Honestly, I'm happy and proud and honored that people still buy my shoes, love my shoes, send me notes saying I bought 12 pair this season and my entire wardrobe is your shoes. So if I can keep doing that, I'll be happy.
So can you honestly say, Ron White, that there is no business like shoe business?